joining you tonight. Alameda Avenue. We're going to be here for the next 45 minutes to an hour. We're honoring the Muehlbauers and the them at all. You're not surprised to know that we're honoring them for their great commitment. Jim, Barry Kay, Brad, and Lynn. We couldn't be more excited to be honoring them tonight for their great commitment. So, as I said, we have a fun evening in store. Easterseals Rehabilitation Center,
I want to take this opportunity to thank you, Mayor, for your extraordinary leadership in these uncertain times. Evansville's lucky to have such a calm and thoughtful leader, and I'd be remiss if I didn't take just a moment to tell you thank you. And on behalf of the 5,000 people served by Easterseals, I want to especially thank you for being such a great friend to Easterseals and a decades-long supporter. The mayor and I and a few other guests are coming to you virtually, as he said, to honor Jim and Mary Kay Muehlbauer, Brad and Lynn Muehlbauer, and Josh and Katy Gilberg. We will miss seeing these honorees face to face and miss our loyal supporters, and we wish we could make all of these awards in person. But it's 2020, and at this point, that is synonymous with we're doing things differently. This evening, we are coming to you live from the conference room of the Easterseals Rehab Center on Belmead with just a handful of people in attendance. This is a first for us, and you'll notice slight pauses between presenters since we're using two different ends of the room so that we can better practice social distancing. And when we're not on camera, we will be wearing our masks.
Okay, I can take my mask off. It will be right here beside me because I'm not on. At the top, we have a very entertaining program. We have some music from the lovely longtime friend Gina Moore. She's going to really couldn't be more pleased about that. A special video from ABC 7 about our honorees and a you should know this, there's a very solid inventory accounted for. If you think you see a bottle standing around here, but you have a chance to bid on some great wine. More about that on how you can bid in just introduce a brief video. A dear friend of mine, a broader community, City Council member Ben Trockman. Ben, he could not be here in person tonight, but he did record this very special.
Thank you for joining us for this unique virtual tribute dinner event. This is a little different than normal, and even though I'm not able to banter back and forth with the mayor as we do every year, we can still celebrate a good cause and good people. And the reason we're here today, and I'm behind this screen, is to give some major props and some celebratory words to the Muehlbauers and the Gilbergs, two families that have done an incredible job of supporting Easterseals throughout the years. And this year is their year to be talked about and be celebrated. You know, as someone who has received services from Easterseals and someone who served as a representative for Easterseals, it's incredible to see families like yours giving back and really supporting the cause. And I tremendously appreciate you, and I know thousands of other kids out there do as well. Now, everyone else, what you can do is stay tuned to the rest of this video and follow the lead of the Gilbergs and the Muehlbauers and donate on some items. You're going to learn how to do that here in just a minute. Thanks for sticking around, and congratulations.
this would not be an Easter Seal tribute dinner auction item. So we have some great ways for you to support Easterseals tonight and get away with some really good loot. First, we have a golf getaway. We have a state-of-the-art residential air purifier, including installation. Margarita machine, which actually is sounding really good right now, as hot as it is in this room. We have a 1-year membership to Victoria National, plus 5 other private clubs around the country. Also, you can bid on gift baskets, gift certificates, artwork, and more. Again, all this money that we raise tonight stays locally, and it goes to benefit the Easterseals Rehabilitation Center.
The mayor mentioned that we will have a virtual wine pool later. We have sold off 50 tickets. Thank you to everyone who purchased one. Each of you will receive a bottle of wine. And the best part is you could be drawn for one of the premium bottles of wine, like the 2011 Alpha Omega Cabernet Sauvignon, valued at $235. We'll draw tickets for these top 10 bottles of wine during this event. The rest of the tickets will be drawn tomorrow, and if you bought a ticket, you will be notified about pickup. Each ticket buyer will win a bottle of wine, but if you bought a ticket, you also created another winner, because every ticket purchased will fund a therapy session. If you missed your chance to buy a wine pool ticket, you can still help Easterseals by bidding on one of our silent auction items, by making a donation, or by purchasing pool card cold cash raffle tickets. Those tickets are $50 each, or 3 for $100, and all proceeds benefit local people with disabilities here at the Easterseals Rehabilitation Center. Let's hear the details about how to bid or donate.
Hi everyone, thank you for joining us for our virtual tribute event. I'm here to help you with all things silent auction related. Having 2 devices for this will allow you to continue watching the live stream while also keeping up with your bidding. First, you will want to go to your browser and go to bidpal.net/tribute. To place bids, you'll want to click on the sign in button in the top right corner. For the purpose of this video, I am not going to sign in using my account so that none of my information is shared with you guys, but you will click one of these options to sign in, and you'll follow the step-by-step instructions to set up your account on BidPal. In the top left corner, you can click on the menu button, and this will offer you several options. For example, you can click on Browse Items, and here you can scroll through all of the items that are available for bidding. If there's something specific you're looking for, you can click here and select one of the options from this list. For instance, items with no bids. Here you'll see items like this Bugs Life basket with different items from McMahon Exterminating, or even a Mesker Park Zoo tickets with artwork by the Indian Rhino Michi. If you were looking for wine pool tickets, select wine pool and gift cards. The wine pool is the first item that pops up. You'll definitely want to get your ticket for a chance to get a bottle valued at $253. Every ticket purchase provides therapy for someone in need and also gets you a bottle of wine. If you have any questions while we are live, please feel free to drop a comment below and we will reply to your comment. Thank you again for joining us, and happy bidding.
Welcome to our Easterseals tribute, coming to you virtually from the Easterseals Rehabilitation Effort. We're here tonight to honor the Muehlbauer and Gilberg families. We couldn't be more delighted to thank them for their great commitment. We hope that all of our pre-registered guests are enjoying their delicious food from Acropolis at home tonight, or that you'll redeem your gift certificate from them really soon. We appreciate our good friend Doros and his family for their great support of Easterseals over all these years. Now, it's my pleasure to introduce someone who really needs no introduction, Gina Moore. Gina and I have known each other since grade school.
Yes.
Actually, I'm a couple classes ahead of her, not that much. But anyway, she's here to honor us with a song that I think you're going to really enjoy. Gina?
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see the blue for me and for you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred nights, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, they're also on the faces of people passing by. And I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I'm gonna watch them grow, you see. They'll learn so much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, yeah.
Okay, I can talk now. Gina, thank you so much. I love that song. I love the end too. That's phenomenal. A few technical issues. Hey, this is Facebook Live, so anything can happen. We're back at the Easterseals Rehabilitation Center for the Easterseal tribute honoring the Muehlbauer and Gilberg families. Glad that you're joining us on this Wednesday evening. You can, Gina's going to join us a little later after the wine pull for another song. I'd like to remind you right now that you can bid on auction items and donate now at bitpal.net/tribute. That's bitpal.net/tribute. Again, all proceeds stay local, go to benefit the thousands of adults and children who receive rehabilitative services every year right here in Evansville, where E is for everyone, E is for every ability. And that is celebrated literally day in and day out right here in Evansville. Now let's see why it's so important for us to join our honorees in supporting Easterseals. In this short video donated by ABC 25 and the CW7, you'll meet local people who have reached their goals with Easterseals and others who are still striving to achieve their dreams.
My biggest goal is to walk up the stairs without help.
There's a mountain we are climbing.
I think I'm doing Very good, actually. It's still tricky, but we're coming along.
They seemed they really had a plan to help me become more independent in my life.
So, again, we searched out who was the best person. Where could we go? And that's where we found Easterseals. And what was my last stop probably should have been my first. 'Cause nothing's gonna stop us.
I asked her, where do you take a kid who needs to learn to walk again? And she said, for kids, the best is Easterseals.
I really like the Easterseals Rehab Center because a lot of people go there and they learn how to get strong.
I can't imagine what these last 10 years would have been like if I hadn't had the help of Easterseals.
We have one chance to shine. 'Cause nothing's gonna stop us.
If the Easterseals Rehabilitation Center wasn't here, I don't know what I would have done.
Nothing's gonna stop us.
When I'm driving, it really gives me a sense of independence. It's something that I really thought I would never do again.
For the first time, they looked at me as a whole person.
I like going to the Easterseals because they help me. They've really impacted me a lot. I'm coming far, but it's still a challenge.
Hi, my name is Brian Hape. I'm the Easterseals Board Chair. I'd like to take a minute to thank our generous sponsors for tonight and recognize their contributions to this event. These are our investor-level sponsors: ABC 25 CW7, Ascension St. Vincent Evansville, Crescent Crestline Wabash Plastics, Fifth Third Bank, Harding Szymanski and Company, Herman Family Foundation, Mike and Carol Hull, Kemper CPA Group, Old National Bank, ONI Risk Partners, Schiff Air Conditioning and Heating, Skanska, South Central Communications, and Tools for Teaching. So again, I just want to thank them and let them know how much we appreciate their sponsorship. We also have an opportunity for you to pledge a gift this evening to help Easterseals make up some of the shortfall we've had this year in fundraising due to the pandemic. Here's how you can bid on an auction item or make a donation.
Hi everyone, thank you for joining us for our virtual tribute event. I'm here to help you with all things silent auction related. Having two devices for this will allow you to continue watching the live stream while also keeping up with your bidding. First, you will want to go to your browser and go to bidpal.net/tribute. To place bids, you'll want to click on the sign in button in the top right corner. For the purpose of this video, I am not going to sign in using my account so that none of my information is shared with you guys, but you will click one of these options to sign in and you'll follow the step-by-step instructions to set up your account on BidPal. In the top left corner, you can click on the menu button and this will offer you several options. For example, you can click on Browse Items, and here you can scroll through all of the items that are available for bidding. If there's something specific you're looking for, you can click here and select one of the options from this list. For instance, items with no bids. Here you'll see items like this Bugs Life basket with different items from McMahon Exterminating, or even a Mesker Park Zoo tickets with artwork by the Indian Rhino Michi. If you were looking for wine pool tickets, select wine pool and gift cards. The wine pool is the first item that pops up. You'll definitely want to get your ticket for a chance to get a bottle valued at $253. Every ticket purchase provides therapy for someone in need and also gets you a bottle of wine. If you have any questions while we are live, please feel free to drop a comment below and we will reply to your comment. Thank you again for joining us and happy bidding.
Okay, welcome back. If you're just joining us, this tribute where we're honoring the Muehlbauer and Gilberg families, and we're happy that you're joining us tonight and hope that you can join us in making a contribution that will help advance the cause, the great work of the Easterseals Rehabilitation Center. Okay, coming up is a very special video honoring our honorees, our wine pool, and another song from Gina Moore. At this time, it's my pleasure to welcome back Easterseals CEO Kelly Schneider. Kelly.
Thank you, Mayor, and thank you to Miss Gina Moore. You are such a great friend to Easterseals, and I can't wait to hear another song from you. She really rocked this room. The Easterseals Rehab Center, like many of you in your organizations, has been significantly impacted by this pandemic. We are so grateful to you for your continued support, and we need your help now more than ever. When the shutdown started in March, the big question for everybody was, how long is this going to last? But we had to assume that it would last for a long time, and we knew that we had to adjust to ensure that people with disabilities continued to get the supports they needed to thrive and reach their dreams despite everything else. I read that crises put hard focus on long-standing stress points and vulnerabilities within an organization, but it also magnifies your strengths. Although we have identified a few vulnerabilities, we have seen far more glowing examples of our strengths through the commitment of all of my coworkers here at Easterseals. Because of you as our donors and supporters, we're able to adjust and do it the right way. And I want to share a few examples. Staff at all levels of the organization worked together, and within 2 weeks of the shutdown, therapy services were being provided through telehealth. Because of your support, more than 75% of Easterseals clients continue to receive some type of therapy or support in physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech and language therapy, and psychology throughout the shutdown. As we reopened, extra precautions have been put into place, and staff and clients have taken that very seriously with the focus on keeping everyone safe. The Easterseals Early Learning Center remained open throughout, providing critical services for parents working in healthcare and other essential jobs. 50 families continued to need childcare, and we're proud to say that we were there for them. That wouldn't have been possible without your support. Demands in other areas increased, like in our group homes and community living sites, because those clients were no longer able to attend day services or go to work. They needed even more support. And our staff met that challenge, working long hours and finding creative ways to keep everyone from going stir crazy after weeks of being at home. Because day services and some employment services were shut down, staff in those programs were able to work and weren't able to work in their regular roles, but many of them shifted to meet the increased needs in our group homes. In assistive technology, we continue to provide repairs for wheelchairs and other equipment, but with doctors' offices closed, new referrals ground to a halt for several weeks. What actually increased in that division was calls for computer access assistance. As so many people began to do school or work from home, they needed help with adaptations and special equipment, and again, we were there for them because of your support. Fundraising and events had to be completely reimagined, and you're seeing results of that here tonight. We need your help now more than ever, but we know that this amazing and generous community that embodies the values of E is for everyone and for every ability will be there for us and for the people that we serve. The Easterseals leadership team has been extraordinary as always in providing calm, confident guidance for employees in a rapidly changing environment. If you've heard me talk before, you've likely heard me say how blessed I am to be in this role at the Easterseals Rehab Center and how much I value the people in this organization. I'm not really surprised because they always do, but staff exceeded all expectations and found a way to just make things work. I couldn't be prouder. But none of these things would be possible without having a strong organization with an effective infrastructure to weather tough times, allowing us to continue to fulfill our mission to make profound positive differences in the lives of people with disabilities every day and to change the way the world defines and views disability. But I promise you, this organization didn't come to being and grow and strengthen into what it is today without a lot of hard work and financial support from people and businesses in this community for a very long time. Next year, we will celebrate 75 years of providing services to people with disabilities in the tri-state. So for more than 7 decades, people have been working in this community to create the organization that you see today. The legacy of support from people like you makes that happen, and it is truly remarkable. Tonight, we're here to celebrate a family that played an important role in helping build this organization and ensuring its strength and stability. Their involvement didn't start 7 decades ago, only 5. In 1974 and 75, Jill Muehlbauer served as chairman of the board of Easterseals. I even have a picture from the newspaper to prove it. She can't put it up. Come on, bring it in. There we go. You see that? I'll give you a copy of this later, Jim. I love that picture. Jim and Mary Kay Muehlbauer have supported Easterseals ever since and have advocated for people with disabilities, for children of all abilities, and for people who are disadvantaged by providing leadership locally. Their strength of character has been an example for the entire community to follow throughout those same decades. As their children grew, they instilled their strong values in them. And what you're seeing now is their true integrity because their children have picked up the baton and are carrying it even further. I've had the privilege of getting to know Jim through his work on our last capital campaign and Brad and Katy through their service on the Easterseals board. As committed supporters of Easterseals, they have worked hard to ensure that this organization stays strong, and they've answered the call many times to work on projects and on our many fundraising events. This dedication is the legacy that was created by Jim and Mary Kay and that is now magnified through Brad and Lynn and Josh and Katy. We are so appreciative of all of them and their ongoing support. And best of all, I can really say I really like them. We're so happy to honor these families tonight.
Okay, thanks, Kelly. Now it's time for the Easterseals Changing Lives Award, brought to us by our good friends from ABC 25 and the CW7. This is an amazing team. Year in and year out, they do public service announcements, they do ambassador profiles, and they most recently wrapped up their 43rd telethon. 43 years, and they do all this at no cost to Easterseals. Specifically, I'd like to give a shout out to Kurt Melander, Todd Rao, Neil Keelan, and Aaron Thomas for the video that you're about to see. Let's see the profile of the Muehlbauers and the Gilbergs.
noodles inside. Oh,
No, yes.
yeah, she started over. You just don't know when you do stuff like this.
It's a lot easier when ABC 25.
Fellow from Meade Johnson named Don Harris. I've been associated with Easterseals for a long time. I can't remember the exact dates, but a fellow from Meade Johnson named Don Harris, who some of you older people may remember, asked me to help on an annual fund drive for Easterseals. And as part of that, I took a tour to learn more about it. And I was so impressed with the work that was being done at that time, largely with children, that I continued volunteering and eventually became a board member. And while I knew that would be some additional work, some additional time commitment, I felt strongly that I should do that. I should help with the great work that I'd seen here on the tours and conversations that I'd had with staff. I feel a great feeling of satisfaction from it. And now I look at my children and my son Brad, who also served on the board, and now my daughter Katy, who's serving on the board. And that also gives me a great feeling of satisfaction.
My parents have been a big influence on us, me and my siblings, our entire lives. I would say from a very young age, they taught us the importance of and the value of helping others and giving back in any way you can, in any place you can. So as much as they talked about it, probably the real lesson and the real example was what we saw in their actions and their involvement in so many things. Set the example and sort of set the tone for the rest of us.
My parents from a very early age encouraged us always to help others, to give back. They led by example. They got involved with Easterseals, gosh, I don't know, years and years ago. My dad has been on the board as well as helped on capital campaigns. Next, I know my brother served some time on the board, and more recently, I have been asked to join, so I've been on it. This is my second year.
When Mary Kay and I first began supporting the Easterseals Rehab Center, of course, we didn't have our own children as clients and who needed any services. But as the years have gone by, we do have grandchildren who have needed those services and been clients here.
My two older boys actually started out in their Mom's Morning Out program at Milestones Circle of Friends. Then James had speech therapy through First Steps. He really struggled with making sounds and speaking in a way that other people could understand him. And this really helped us make those strides and let him really fit into his classroom better, because now kids could understand him as well. Our second son, Luke, he is 8 years old now. He was born with a variety of health conditions. He had a condition called hydrocephalus, where fluid was pooling on his brain, and it really impacted his brain development. And as a result, he has significant delays in a lot of areas. Early on, we were told he would not likely have cognitive ability or coordination. And if you met him, you wouldn't believe me, because he's amazing. And he's amazing in no small part because of the services he received here at Easterseals. When Luke got to school age, we were sort of at a loss of what to do. He was still significantly delayed, and we knew he couldn't function in a normal classroom yet. So we ended up at the Dan and Nancy Mitchell Therapeutic Preschool here at Easterseals, and it was the best decision we've ever made for him. We always knew Luke would learn at a different pace and do things a little differently than a lot of other kids. But we still wanted him to be the best Luke that he could be. And so we ended up here at the preschool, and he just grew here. He excelled in speech. He started doing more with his fine motor skills. He got potty trained while he was here. Bless them. We really couldn't be happier with our experience here at the preschool. A little over a year and a half ago, we welcomed a little girl to our family, Addison, and she, I think, was so excited to meet her brothers that she came early. She was born at 25 weeks and 3 days old. When we did bring her home, within a matter of weeks, we were enrolled in First Steps and well on our way to getting Easterseals therapists back at our house. So she currently receives therapy through Easterseals for speech, for occupational, and for physical therapy.
What a wonderful feeling that is, to think that, well, maybe you helped a little. Maybe you helped Easterseals and the rehab center just be a little more prepared to help your own grandchildren. It's not a miracle cure. It doesn't happen in 1 or 2 sessions. It's over time and 2 steps forward, 1 step backward kind of thing. But over time, there's been clear, definite improvement. And I'm so pleased that this facility is here for them.
Jim has really been a mentor to me. In the short amount of time that I've gotten to know the family, he's a personal friend of mine. I can lean on him. He will challenge me in the United Way role. He'll challenge me about what the needs are in our community. And he just has a deep, deep heart.
I can't tell you the first time I met Jim. It seems like I've known him forever. But I know that everything he touches with a purpose. He has such great intent, and he does things intentionally, if you know what I mean. If the Muehlbauer family is affiliated with a project, with an organization, whether it's for-profit or nonprofit, you know that it is an organization worth supporting.
The Muehlbauer family's involvement with Easterseals goes back a very long way. Jim was actually chairman of the board of Easterseals in 1974 and 75, and their commitment to the mission of Easterseals has continued ever since that time.
I think Easterseals is one of those places that we sometimes take for granted and maybe don't even realize that they're here and what they're doing. And I have to confess that that's the case for me and many other organizations here. I may drive past them every day, but not really know what goes on in there. But when you get inside any of them, and particularly here at Easterseals, you find wonderful things going on and wonderful people devoted to a mission.
If you're watching this live stream, you must be a supporter and a fan of Easterseals already. So I think everybody here, really thanks you for all your support and your involvement. And I would encourage you, if you're not really familiar with what Easterseals does, is pick up the phone, call Kelly or call one of the staff members and come visit. And I think you'll quickly become, a raving fan of what this great organization does right here in our community.
I think with the Muehlbauer family, people have just wonderful images of them. Yes, they've been generous, but they've also been kind. They have also been kind. I mean, their heart is so pure and their intent is so honorable in everything they touch. Everything they've done over decades has made Evansville a better city. We couldn't be more grateful for their great work. I absolutely feel like a better person for having them.
To Jim and Mary Kay and the entire Muehlbauer family, I would say congratulations. I don't know of another family more deserving of the Changing Lives Award. You've set the standard for everyone.
We appreciate the Muehlbauers and the Gilbergs so much. Their commitment to Easterseals has never wavered, and we are so fortunate to have them as supporters. So thank you very much, and we are so happy to honor you with this award tonight.
What a wonderful video. Now you know why we're honoring the Muehlbauer and Gilberg families tonight for their wonderful commitment. A special thank you to our good friends at ABC 25 and CW7 for that great work. Now it's my pleasure to introduce a representative from the family who's going to accept the award, our good friend, Jim Muehlbauer. Jim, come on in.
Thank you, Mayor. And here is the award. And I thank everybody very much for this. Let me sit it down so I don't drop it in the course of the evening. But this is wonderful. This is a great honor, and I'm slightly embarrassed by it. But I think I'll take some comfort in the fact that it wasn't just me. It's my son and my daughter. Okay, so now 3 of us. That's a little better. I'm not quite as embarrassed by the whole thing. But I am very proud of what we've done. It may have been a small part, but we're glad to be a small part of it. Kelly, I have to tell you that I always felt like you were a friend too, and to remind you of how that happened, I came to that Capital Campaign Committee meeting you're talking about without a pen. Now, what good is, a committee member without a pen? And I sat next to Kelly, who gave me a pen. Not only that, I forgot it the next meeting.
Oh.
So Kelly saved me twice. And that's how we became friends. And of course, also admiring her great work. And it's been a joy to help out. So, it's funny how things happen. Yes, that was back in 1975, and I did the math on that. And I was 35 years old. And I'm thinking, what were they thinking, making a 35-year-old person the chairman of the board? But I guess it worked out. They survived it. and here we are today. But I also thought, I think this puts a new twist, a proper twist on that old saying about no good deed goes unpunished. I think that's wrong. I think no good deed goes unrewarded. Sometimes it takes a little longer and is a little different than what we might have thought. But what could be more rewarding than seeing 3 of my grandchildren being helped by this organization? And to feel like maybe I helped a little bit all those many years ago. And I'm very proud of that. I want to thank also each and every person who's participated in this year's tribute. It's been different. One of the buzzwords in management today is, well, we have to be agile. We have to be agile managers. And Kelly, I would say you and your team have been pretty agile. This was a whole different circumstance, required a lot of adaptation, and you did it. And congratulations to you. I think in spite of everything, it's been a successful tribute dinner, and I'm glad we could help and be a little part of it. And thanks to everybody who made that possible. Everybody who bought a table, who donated a gift, who bid. It's amazing. As Kelly said, and maybe the mayor said it too, this is an amazing community. When the need is there, the people step up and do it. And I think they did it here. Thanks to everyone who did. Thank you very, very much. Please keep it up. As Kelly said, this is a tough year, and they have a lot of needs. So please keep them in your financial giving plan. And Kelly, congratulations. You're the ones, you and your team are the ones who really need to be recognized and given an award. And I'm so pleased to be a little part of this evening. Keep on doing what you're doing and keep on getting better every year. Thank you.
Amen. Great job.
Okay, that is a hard act to follow. What a humble public servant, truly. And Jim, thank you so much for your generosity and your kind heart. Thank you to Mary Kay and Brad and Lynn and Josh and Katy for carrying on the tradition that Jim and Mary Kay started 5 decades ago. Yeah. That we're in the decade counting tonight. Thank you so much. Now it's time for the wine pool. This is the first wine pool I've personally been associated with. So Kelly is going to assist me since we have separate our 2-set concept that's gone out the window. So we're going to do this as best we can, being as socially distanced as possible. So, Kelly, do you want to hand? I'll tell you what. I'll hand you.
Back up a little bit.
I'll back up.
All right, what's up here? That big glass. See, this would all have been done offset, but that's okay. We are.
It's fine.
Okay, and Mayor, just to be sure,
Oh, okay.
you know, that we know where we are here. Yeah, okay, we're good.
Okay, right here. Oh, the blue line.
So,
I have to be. Okay.
gonna be just inside.
Okay, so you're gonna go first.
I'm gonna go first. So we are going to draw the top 10 bottles of wine and announce those winners. The rest of the tickets will be drawn tomorrow in descending value of the wine. So the first bottle is a 2011 Alpha Omega Cabernet Sauvignon, valued at $235. That's a little higher than my normal price range. And the winner is Jessica Renneker. Congratulations, Jessica.
Okay, next we're going to draw for a 2007 Silver Oak Cabernet Sauvignon, valued at $153. And the winner is Mary K. Muehlbauer.
That's awesome.
And just, there's no bubble gum or anything on this.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Okay, the next bottle is a bottle of 2011 Whitehall Lane Cabernet Sauvignon, valued at $125. And the winner of this bottle is Matt Thebe. Congratulations, Matt.
Okay, next is a 2011 Camus Cabernet, valued at $100. Let's see what name we have here. Donna Logan. Congratulations, Donna.
The fifth bottle is I told you 5 times how to say this, is a Viader Napa Valley red wine, valued at $95. Sorry, I knocked one out. The winner of this bottle is Christine Linden. Congratulations, Christine.
Okay, next is a 2010 Allegrini Amari something Classico. Sorry, I'm a beer guy. Here we go. Beth Kinney. Congratulations, Beth.
So we have another bottle of the 2010 Allegrini Amarone. I've had enough wine at the Farmer and Frenchman that I know how to pronounce that. But Allegrini Amarone Ella Valpolicella Classico.
Woo!
Valued at $83. And the winner of this is Laura Terhune.
Wow. Okay. We're doing another bottle of the same. Whatever she said. Okay. And so this winner is William Fiddler. William Fiddler. Congratulations.
So this is the last one. So the fourth bottle of Allegrini Amarone Ella Valpolicella Classico. I have to say it. I'm just trying to impress you. So valued at $83 again, and the winner of this bottle is David White. Congratulations, David.
Okay, the last bottle we're drawing for tonight is a 2014 Crocker Star Stone Place Cabernet. I'm better with one-syllable words. Valued at $80. Let's see who this winner is. Ron Fopple. Congratulations, Ron. Appreciate it. Oh,
that's it.
Okay. So, we're about to wrap up. I encourage you to continue bidding on the items that we've told you about earlier until midnight tonight. You can make donations in honor of the Muehlbauers and the Gilbergs at the same link or anytime at Eastersealsrehabcenter.com. Eastersealsrehabcenter.com. We'd like to, again, thank our honorees, Brad and Lynn, Josh and Katy, and Jim and Mary Kay for their long-time commitment to a wonderful organization that helps literally thousands of people in our area each and every year. We're going to leave you with our dear friend, Gina Moore, who's going to take us out with a wonderful song. Thanks for joining us, and thank you for your support of the Easterseals Rehabilitation Center.
Thank you, Mayor. Congratulations to Muehlbauer and the, what's the other?
Gilbert.
The Gilbert. Congratulations. It's old happy day. Oh, I got something music going. Is that what I was doing? That's funny. Let's see. How do I do it? How do I do this? I'm funny. Y'all want to come dance with me?